Video saying testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Telling me I'm going live on YouTube. Yes, it's join the room. Join. Joining me. All right. All right. We live right now. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I hear you on the phone, but can you hear me through the thing and can you see me?
I can see you.
But you can't hear me.
Not yet. Maybe we gotta hang up the phone first.
What you got your device on as far as let's see.
It's a live broadcast.
All right, let's choose a device.
Hold on. Wait. Say something.
Shout out to all my sneakers and peoples, dollars and believers. It's your boy Sean Oliver, the black man, in a blank black t-shirt and the wind. Can you hear anything?
I think I can hear you. You gotta hang up the phone now.
All right, let me hang it up and see how we sounding. All right, talk to me. I can't hear you at all, which means I need to bring on. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna fix that problem. Let me see. Delete that scene. All right, this scene. See what we got. Now we need to make sure you can. Oh, let me add guest member. Guest mic. I'm about to add you a mic. Are you using a mic? Are you using a microphone? Are you using a microphone? Are you using a microphone? No, you're not using a microphone. All right, communications microphone. Can you hear me? You can't hear me? Man, this is weird, man. Usually the guest has to have a microphone hooked up. Usually would have to have a microphone hooked up. Let me call you again. Shit, we figuring this shit out on live. We'll see exactly what's wrong, why things is what it is. Trial and error, baby. I want people to see my flaws. See my own. I ain't perfect. But when I'm doing what I'm doing, you can't say nothing, man. Yo. Yeah, so what's the issue you seeing? Yeah, that's what it's. That's what I was trying to ask you if your mic was on. Do you have your mic on? Unmute your mic. What about the controls that it's hooked to or that it's set on? Because I'm on a microphone right now, and it clearly says mine is running. Why is it muted? That's what we need to figure out. I'm gonna run this screen while we get that together.
Let me know when you get that together on that part, man. Shout out to all my sneakers and peoples. It's your boy Sean Oliver, the black man in the black t-shirt. And hey, by the way, Glenn, I'm gonna keep you on the phone, but just so you know, FYI, I can't see where your microphone is either on or off. So in the corner, it's saying right now it's red. Okay. All right. See if you can get that to go green, yellow, whatever it needs to be. But for the meantime, I got you on speaker right now while we working through this issue. I'm gonna be going in and just going in on my regular way on this here podcast. Live on YouTube. It's your boy Sean Oliver, the black man in the black t-shirt. This is an episode. I wouldn't call it an official episode, but it's certainly one episode. I guess it would make it official if we, actually, are doing the episode. Anyway, shout out to my sneakers and peoples. What's going on with y'all out there? If you are sneaking in people, hope everything is all well. Hope everything's good. Your boy Black T-shirt man right here on YouTube. I gotta get used to saying this. This is crazy. I'm on YouTube right now. I usually don't go live on YouTube, but I'm on YouTube right now, so y'all just bear with me in the process of getting things together, man. Trial and error, no practice, no helps, no YouTube videos. Actually, I haven't watched anything. I'm trying to figure this out. It's like a whole puzzle to me. I'm trying to figure things out and learn them as I go. I'm sure I can get somebody to tell me, by now. Shouldn't be hard. So anyway, waiting to see if I can get bring in Glenn as a guest. I'm gonna try to invite you again, Glenn.
Yeah, because it's showing you offline again.
Okay. So
I need to go back to my email again.
Well, I'm about to add you. I copied it. Okay, so whatever I copy and send to your email, I'm gonna send it in your email again. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to send it to your email. Let's see. Compose. I don't know if you can still use the same one that we did. What's it? What is it? Bowflex.
27. Yeah.
Love. All right. Let me see how this works. Paste. Go. Let's see if this link will actually work to get you in. I got the chat disabled. I don't want to disable the chat. I want to get the chat up. I want to get all this stuff going. See, my chat is disabled. So if you are trying to send me a message right now, I don't know it. I can't see it. I don't know it. Trial and error, man. Trial and error. I'm in school right now. I'm learning. I'm just trying to learn this thing. If you can contribute to my education on that part, please do so. Have a heart. I promise you, once I learn what I need at the situation, I won't bother you no more. You won't have to do it for me no more. Just need to learn what I need to do. But until then, I'm going to guess I get it how I get it. I don't know how to reach out to people and beg for nothing, because that's not how I live. I'm sorry. So if this ain't up to par, if this ain't what you're thinking it is, I don't know what to say to you. Don't know what to say to you, but thank you for peeping in on it, man. Shout out to you, boy. Glenn for going ahead and peeping right back in. I'm trying to see if I can add him to the scene. See if I can add you to the scene, homie.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the mic, man. It's still saying I'm muted out on my end.
Yeah, your mic is saying.
And it asked me if you're ready to join your chat. It asked me, I give you permission to access my camera mic, and I hit yes. So I don't know what's going on, why it still got me muted out.
You still muted up.
You can see me though, right?
Well,
I see you good.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I see. I see you.
See you real good.
See you real good.
Let me see.
All right. Okay. Now I gotta try to see if I can fit you on the screen. Okay. I'm doing this all on live. This is crazy.
Yeah, for some reason I'm not accessing my mic.
At all?
At all?
What kind
of mic? What kind of mic you working with?
Let me jump to my PC and see if I can do it on my PC.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm on the phone.
Oh, got you. See, yeah, that might actually make a difference. See what's popping with PC thing. Go ahead and see what's popping with that, and then I'll see if I can go ahead and add you after that. After you get that going, that might be better because that's what I'm on. I'm on a PC right now. I'm not on the tablet or the notebook or whatever. I'm patient for it, man. We only 12 minutes in. I'm only dedicating about 45 minutes to this whole program, simply because I'm ready to eat, man.
Shoot, I'm ready to eat too.
Shit. I'm ready to eat.
I've been at work all day.
Shit, who you? Me too.
Shoot, I'm about to go on. Let me see if I can get this PC going. Let's see what's going on with the PC.
Yeah. I'm willing to go ahead on and be patient with it and see where it goes from here. This is gonna be part of history. You do realize, right? This is history. History in the making. This is what this is. Figuring it out together. I told y'all in February something coming. You know, I just didn't imagine that I would be waiting until February to start trying to work out the kinks. That's pretty much where I'm at with it right now. Working out the kinks. Right here live, baby. The whole process, you're going to see it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I love it.
So, Sean, can you hear me?
I hear you great now.
I hear you great now. I hear you great in the earphones. That is perfect.
You hear me from the PC?
I'm hearing you
from the PC. Let me hang up the phone, and then we're going to go from there. I hear you good, brother. Let me fit you to the, let me fit you vertically. Yeah, I hear you, but the camera is not on. I can hear you good. I hear you good. Can you hear me? Awesome. Your camera's not on, though.
You hear me? Now the camera not working, and now you can hear me.
Look. I'm. Oh, there we go. Look, I'm about to put your camera up now. I'm about to add your scene. I'm adding your scene now. Let's see. Let's see if the camera will pick you up. Okay, the camera picking you up good now.
I got you.
I got you.
I got you.
I got you.
All right.
All right.
You good to
You
go.
good to go. You still part of your head is so you can't hear me. You can't hear me. Oh wait, so you can't hear, but you can see me. But when you can see me, you can't hear me. Dang, man. If this ain't the most backwards. Let's see. We doing all this. I hear you. I hear you and see you. Do realize, right? But you can't hear me. That might work. That might work. I thought maybe you had a microphone hooked to it, because that's how I'm working. That's how I'm operating. They're gonna name this video. Can you hear me? Hold on. We got audio. I can hear you, my brother. Can you hear me?
Do we have audio?
We most definitely got audio. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Mic check. Can you hear me? Respond. Can you hear me? Okay. Yes, I can hear you. It must be a delay. We have to catch up to one another. We got to catch up to each other, man. There's a delay. All right. So, okay. So here it is. Let's start the show. The name of this show is probably the rhythm of the rhythm of the show. The name of this show is probably should be starting a podcast. Do's and don'ts. Where did we go wrong? But anyway, we ain't gonna dwell on that. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep pushing out this here fire. Blah, 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 blah. What's going on with you, man? What's happening with you? What's on your mind tonight, man? What's happening? First of all, let me do things right. Let me do things right, because I'm I know we started off bootleg, but we still have a little bit of integrity and we still have a little bit of professionalism left in us. So let me do things right. It's your boy Sean Oliver, the black man in a blank black t-shirt that I'm wearing. And excuse me, joining me is Jones King Jones, Glenn Jones, all the way from Vegas. Give him a round of applause. That who just went black. He just went black, man. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I just gave you an intro, man. What's happening with you?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Been working all day, man.
Facts. That's the facts of life. Working all day. You have some pretty interesting topics, man. We've been talking back and forth for people who don't know. Various topics and ideas. Just recently I went on a Facebook rant. I hope my microphone isn't too high for you guys. Am I coming through clear? Can you hear me? Pretty good, Glenn?
I can understand clear.
All right, all right.
Yes,
Yes, I can hear you very clear, brother.
Um,
So anyway, I started doing my research. Went on a little temper tantrum yesterday on Facebook. Was very vague about some of the things I was saying purposely. To the untrained eye, I guess, or the untrained ear, they're not gonna know anything about what I'm talking about. But the ones that know, they know. Facebook, I feel like is robbing me of my time right now, but I gotta understand the business model since that's not the way that they built their platform. And I was looking for Facebook, YouTube, and everybody else to be about on the same level when it comes to this thing I'm trying to do. Especially if I'm trying to monetize it and I'm investing in myself. So it got a little bit frustrating. So to clear things up, I'm not saying that I'm not ever going to be on Facebook or on any of those platforms like Facebook. I don't know if there's any like Facebook, but I'm not saying that I'm not ever going to be on there, because I am. I still do business with Facebook, or use Facebook as a platform to for what it's there for. That's what I use Facebook for. I'm using it for what it's there for. So if you just so happen to catch me live, don't be too mad at me. We all have time to realize the things we say. Don't get it twisted. I'm not kissing Facebook ass. I'm not trying to, be no panderer or nobody like that. It's just that if I make a mistake, or if I have to get clearer understanding on what's going on, I have no problem with going back and looking and saying, hey, look, maybe I missed that sentence when I was skimming over this shit. Maybe I missed that paragraph when I was skimming over this shit. I don't have no problem with saying that. But anyway, man, so what's going on in the world? You in Vegas right now, man. You're in Las Vegas, Nevada, man. Speak to the people that's not in Las Vegas, Nevada right now. Tell me what Las Vegas, Nevada is all about in your words.
Well, I'll tell you a story. First time I moved to the United States, being a country boy, I wasn't ready for this city life, man. And when you come to Vegas, man, look, you'll go to jail real fast. So you gotta know how to act. You can't act like you act where you from. You know what I'm saying? Because if you act like you act where you from, you don't know how to act civilized, you ain't trying to be civilized, you're gonna go to jail real fast in Vegas, man.
Which brings me.
But Vegas is a decent city, man. It has races of all people here. What they call the melting pot.
They call New Orleans the melting pot.
Basically find any nationality in the world here.
You heard?
Go ahead, Sean.
I said they call New Orleans the melting pot. N.O. the New Orleans. I must have a hell of a delay over there.
Yeah, it's Atlanta some kind of way.
Yeah. While I'm talking, I'm catching you on the back end. I don't know what that's all about. But go ahead, continue. I'm listening to what you're saying. So Vegas, go ahead.
Vegas is the land of opportunity. You come here and you grind like you're supposed to, you come up real quick.
Break.
You come here and gamble, and you come here and go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you're doing exactly what I was gonna ask. Like, break that down. Like, break that down a little bit. When you say the land of opportunity, like, why would you call it the land of opportunity?
It's racist everywhere, man. But here, job wise, you do a good interview and say I was a victim of racism as far as getting hired for a company,
Mm.
and then they called me weeks later about they hired the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of had that feeling, you know, that it was racism going on. But it's racism here too.
Mm.
And it might not be out in the open like it is anywhere else,
Mm-hmm.
but it's racist here. You have, I learned a lot of people, man, when Donald Trump is the best thing for America, man.
Wait a minute. Oh, no, wait a minute. Now, you speaking some stuff I don't know. Wait a minute now, man. You said something there. You said, but Donald Trump was the what, then the who, then when the who, what, now what? I just want to know if you're saying what I think you're saying. You're going to have to really follow up with why you're saying it right quick. That's all I'm going to ask. Go ahead and go through what you was about to say. You went up, you opened up with the Donald Trump at the bottom to do the bow, and then, you know, whatever it is, but then tell me why you feel that way. Tell me that.
Because, so I moved here in 2010.
Mm.
I've been in the workforce, in the same workforce since 2011.
Right.
I've been around people that I work with now, even though I'm not working at Mandalay Bay right now.
Mm.
People that I have worked with for like 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
and everything was all glorious and happy and dandy. And you know, maybe it was just me being naive and not seeing through the clouds.
Okay.
When Donald Trump came in office, the people that I thought cared and the people that I thought was on my side, all this nigga behind my back.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me ask you something. Did you hear these people calling you this behind your back? Because if you heard it, it really wasn't around your behind your back, man.
I don't mean it as
Literal thing.
a voice thing as far as they said.
Mmm.
They're way so.
Mmm. So you was getting the nigga activity, like the nigga, you know, the calling me nigga activities. You was getting you know, the symbols, the symbolism. That, you know, this is what this means. They was throwing up gang signs. White power, bitch. Like that's what it sounded like you were saying.
I mean, you know, they was doing this shit right here.
I'm not arguing with your testimony there, brother. I ain't arguing with it at all. I got questions though. I do want to get understanding and clarity. And for anybody that's watching that may be going through anything that you're going through, that you're speaking of, that you know you honestly dealt with, and we want to make sure we get a complete contrast to everything, and make sure we give the whole premise. You know, give it all it deserves, like the full premise, and then we want to bring it home, like watch one of them good old movies. You want to bring it home to something that we can draw from it. So that's the line of questioning I got for you, because go ahead with what you're saying, because I think you're doing this anyway. I just want to make sure that we understand each other too, that I'm with you. I'm still with you. Like, I'm listening. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is that the people that you thought was your friend, the people you thought that cared, and the people you thought that liked you,
Yeah, tolerate you. Yeah, tolerate you just because you're here, because yeah, yeah. I, you know what?
And it's
You get to a point where you kind of just tolerate them too, though. You know that energy is not, it's transferable. Because certain those type of people, me myself personally, I don't even like being around. I don't even like being around them. That's just me.
I don't call him Donald J. Trump. I call him Donald Houston Trump because it was a beautiful thing for how who they really are.
he did shine a light. He shined a LED light, a very bright light. You can get it right there from Lowe's, Walmart, and any of your hardware stores. Go ahead and be sure to check it out. He shined a bright, bright light on what America truly was. And I just want to go and thank Donald Trump for being Donald Trump and showing America the true colors. Go ahead, Glenn. I'm sorry, man.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you know, but you know his slogan, America First, right?
Yeah, put America. Yeah. America first. Yeah, put America first. Make America great again is the one I got familiar with. As far as put this America first, I'm not gonna sit up here and stun on it and I've even said that out loud or even in my in private. Never quoted or nor have I really heard him say that. I've heard the term before, but oh,
Look at this. Hold up. America First Porn. Ku Klux Klan.
yeah, that's a great prop and a great work of art and craftsmanship and all that stuff on the phone. I don't know. Have you ever touched or grabbed one of those things in your possession or touched it and held it in your hand? It might burn the flesh. What is that? Who made that? Where did that come from? And what does that represent?
You have to come back with that. We're breaking up.
Oh, did you hear what I said? I said, where did that come from?
No, come back with it.
Can you hear me? You hear me?
No, you're breaking up. I'm gonna have to jump to the. Let me ask you if you still can hear me right now. Let's see. Hold up.
Yes, I can still hear you very good. Yes, I can still hear you pretty good. Yes, real good.
All right, man. Well, I don't know if it's me or you, but I'm gonna move closer to the Wi-Fi box.
What I will say about that, while you do that, what I will say about that coin is that I don't have very much. I don't have very much information about it. And like I said, it looks good. It looks like something. Okay, but what is it? I need context to whatever it is because I don't know what it is. Like they say, your eyes can fool you.
That's where
What is that? Why would they? Why would anyone have? Is that currency? Is that just is like an AA, one of those AA coins or whatever patch or whatever you get when you finish so many weeks you get one of those chips. Is that one of those AA chips? Like, can you turn it in for currency? Like, does it have value?
I'm looking at the information right now, trying to find out.
Okay, that's what I. That's what I need. That's exactly what I need on that.
what I'm gonna have to do is we'll talk about this later, where I can, whenever I come with it, I can present it on the screen where people can read it for themselves.
Don't worry, my brother.
I have to make sure that everything is correct.
Exactly. We pride ourselves on research, my brother, which is one of the biggest reasons I bring you on board, or bring you online, or anything with what I'm venturing out into, because I know you provide a good sense of that element. So I know you don't want to say something that's not what it is. You don't want to just go out there and just be saying stuff. You know what I mean? Just saying whatever. Just so somebody can be like, hey, he said it, so hey, you know, it must be cool, or it ain't cool, or whatever. Before we draw all these opinions to it, we gonna bring the facts out, baby. Let me give you a little fun fact you didn't know. What year? I got a question for you. We're gonna play questions right now. We're gonna have some questions right now. I'm about to ask you a couple of questions to see how well you on your game right quick, Glenn. Here's the question. When did Netflix start? And by whom? And who started Netflix?
When did Netflix is a break off of you remember the Red Box, right?
I remember the Red Box, but I'm simply asking, before you go into any further sidebar information, I'm asking when and who started Netflix. When was it conceived, or when did it launch, and who launched it? And then I'm gonna get into the wheres and all that other stuff, the hows and whatever.
Netflix started in 1997.
What date to be exact? What date to be exact?
I'm not sure.
I have August 29th. Yeah, August 29th, 1997. In Scotts Valley, California. Yeah, August 29th, 1997 in Scotts Valley, California.
1997.
In Scotts Valley, yeah, California.
On the other information, the headquarters is in Los Gatos, California.
Uh-huh.
We started in 1997 by Reed and Hastings and Mark Randolph, Scotts Valley, California.
That is correct, my brother. That is correct. Ding, 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 ding. I'm going to the next company. Google. Who started it and when? Who started Google and when did it start? I got a point I'm about to make. I got a real deep point I'm about to make. It's not gonna be deep to people who shallow, but it's gonna be very deep for those who know. They know. But go ahead.
Google was started September 24th of 1998, Menlo Park, California.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Page and Sergey Brin.
Sergey, what is it? The Baron? Is it Baron or Brin? It's Brin? Brin. Yeah, Brin. Okay, yeah. You are correct, my brother. That is actually right. That's the information I get too. Let me ask you one more. I'm gonna give you another good company to check it out. eBay started when and by who and where?
eBay started by when and by who and why where?
Yeah.
So eBay was started September 3rd, last
What? Stand up. Stand up. Let's go. Let's go, baby. What's the... Uh-huh. By who that is?
Chairman was Thomas J. Tierney, and James Ionon.
So,
It started.
so who is Pierre?
Started from the one who. He's the founder. He's the one that created it. Came up with the concept.
That's who I wanted to. That's why. That's who I wanted. That's the name I was looking for. Everything else past that was corporate titles, baby. I was looking for the originators, the innovators, the foundation, the people who started it. Now I want you to put that same thing into your pipe and smoke on it. These people got some years behind them. They out ahead of the game on some stuff that they got us sitting up there killing and dying behind. And we don't even understand the methods, to understand the history, or the reasons why. We just falling for it, baby. We just falling for it. You made a comment on the last video about this money. People showing their true colors when they put a price on it. You feel me? Things that are way more valuable than what they selling for, and they giving away the things that's the most valuable. What's going on with them? What's wrong with them? These people, how many years in the game? Can you count them? How many years in the game, Drew? How many years in the game? From the year you graduated, from 95 to right now, how many years in the game, baby? Bro, let me tell you something, bro. I've been around long enough for that to be one of my oldest kids. I've been around long enough right now for that to be a person that actually is responsible for themselves, that can do real crimes for doing, real time for doing real crimes. That's enough time for you to learn a lot of things. Go to jail, apply for your assistance. Go join the military. You could do it. It's all kind of things you could do at that age, man. That's a long time. That's a lifetime for some of these guys out here that's not even living for nothing. And I'm going to tell you something. Them boys that you name, because I ain't hear no chicks you name. Them boys you name. How much money you think? Before you find out how much money you know. For everybody that was named that started them companies way back when and got enough years on them to have a child that can operate a motor vehicle. For every last one of those people, every last one of those fellas, I want you to tell me how much money they accumulate over the past 20 some years to where they at now. And still operational. And still operational. Let's not even leave that out. Huh? You say what now? I'm sorry. I ain't hear what you say. You say what now? Yeah, I thought I heard billions. But what did you say? Wait a minute. I want to make sure I'm clear. What did you say again? Say it again, man. Let me see. On this here, I can Try trillions. Try trillions. They got us stuck on billions. Listen, they got us stuck on billions.
Well, the black community is the richest consumers in this country. Spend more money than any other race in this country. I'm talking about trillions.
So why are we the very bottom of the totem pole when it comes to the benefits reaped from spending all these trillions? I'll wait. Talk to my people while I go to the bathroom real quick. Talk to my people, cause I still got to. This video is rolling. Go ahead. Do your thing. I gotta go bathroom.
Guess what? Jim Crow never died. They just found other ways to do it. Just like slavery never died. They found other ways to do it. It's in the Constitution. It's in I think 13th or the 14th or the 15th amendments where it tells you that if you commit a criminal act, they can put you in jail and use you for free labor. So what they did was when Lincoln abolished slavery, what they did was they pretty much put false cases on African Americans, put them in prisons and stuff, and put them back to slavery for free labor. Other things they do is what they did was they flooded the black communities with drugs. Black people don't own no airplanes to fly to Colombia and do cocaine. So therefore, I think it was I want to say it was who was it? It was the president before Reagan. I want to say Nixon, war on drugs, and Ronald Reagan continued it, and then Bill Clinton continued it. But and George Bush Sr. was one of the main ones too that did the war on drugs. But the war on drugs was a war on minorities. Crips and Bloods were organizations just like Malcolm X and just like the Nation of Islam, just like the Black Panthers. Crips and Bloods, what they did was they brought resources to their community. They fed their community. They protected their community. And then the war on drugs came. And the war on drugs wasn't war on drugs. It was basically war on minorities. They flooded the communities with drugs and destroyed the communities of minorities. And then it became a money thing. And then when it became a money thing, then guess what? People start fighting with each other. You know, money will turn up. A motherfucker owe you $10. A motherfucker stop talking to you for 5 years off $10 because they want their $10. You know, that's what they did back then in the drug game. They destroyed us. They destroyed us as a people. And my boy Sean back. Guess what?
Right on time. I'm never late, baby. Yeah, let me. Hey, let me interrupt you real quick. Glenn. Glenn, I'm gonna interrupt you real quick. Hey, this message right here is brought to you by the fellas who took extra longer to pee. We still get the job done. Shout out to all my sneakers and peepers. Anyway, I'm back. I'm back. Hey, I didn't want to leave you unsupervised for too long because I feel like you about to start a revolution there on my shit. Man, Drew, you about to start a revolution there on my shit, man. You too ready to start a revolution on this motherfucker. Anyway, go back to what you was talking about with the Jim Crow laws. I wanted to catch up with you because I couldn't hear exactly what you were saying because everything is in the earphones and it was, my light was dim.
I was saying that Jim Crow is in effect. Jim Crow still exists today.
Oh yeah.
We are $1 trillion people,
Uh huh.
but Jim Crow doesn't allow us to have the same resources, and it doesn't allow us to have the same opportunity as other people. You get a African or a Asian or a Pakistani or somebody Iranian or a person from India that come here. They give them money to open business. Why do you think when you go in every black community, you don't see no black stores? You see people from Pakistan, they got stores and gas stations. You see Asians up there, everybody with penny chains and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But you don't see that.
I can say this. I can say this, and I can say this proudly without blinking an eye, even that somebody is benefiting from it is that
I can proudly. I can say that proudly.
I can say
The
that
same sense of
proudly
because
because
they
since they using or against us, they're gonna hide information
so I can go
in the
back to what I was
book
saying.
from niggas who couldn't read. It's telling me it's attempting to reconnect because what I'm talking about.
I hear you good.
Let me see.
But
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
again, it's
dating.
attempting
I'm.
to.
I was saying, can you? But it's
Well, that ain't no good. That ain't no good. I'm about to go like we're gonna continue this
well, that ain't no good.
just kind of
That ain't no good. Hey, thanks for the calls for 2 checks. I'm about to go on YouTube. I'm about to actually pull up a YouTube page and I'm gonna send you the link, email. I'm gonna call you right before I do that, and we this this
I'm just right
this
now
discussion.
I know that some of the
I'm
issues
just waiting for this to go.
is why some
The hell it's
energy
doing.
they say in
Just kind of hang back. It's
you never had.
I'm set up real soon. I guarantee. We'll have a good situations.
So yeah, issue all the time.
Set up, man,
But it's not gonna right back.
and use. Man,
Play with it if you want to.
as long as you cool.
They
So
want
yeah,
to do it.
I have that issue all the time, but it's not gonna deter me. If we're gonna have a problem. Never. You know.
Thing that I'm going down the what you're saying and how you're when you mention
Yeah,
you,
until I
that's what we
get.
got to work on.
this computer situation.
You can't.
I had a real good point that to the people.
Hey, you go from having maybe 50.
Yeah, go ahead and disconnect. I swear. And I actually had people start to come in. And then all of a sudden, it just I'm doing this shit. That's what we gotta work on. We can't mention certain things over mention. When you over mention it, like when you say what you say that and you move on, because what happens is they get stuck on a certain thing. It's like, oh, you don't even know you might be getting ran through a terrorist base. I mean, with database, never mind. Some terrorist databases and shit. So I'm really numbers. That's how that's actually how you make your money. Algorithms. How many times a trendy box and gets pushed over and past 60,000? That long. That's ignorant. That will have that bitch. Oh, it ain't just you. You were. And you was talking. No, I don't care. Who is he? Guess what? All the niggas work together, man. They've been doing this for a long time. When did Facebook? Facebook was a baby. When did Facebook start that shit? Huh?
Yeah.
Two live motherfucking name, Jared. Come over here today. So why would you know me?
They don't have original solution. And Deshaun Jackson and all them got backfired saying they was anti-Semitic stuff because of what they were saying, which is the real truth, but they don't want the real truth to come out.
Well.
But it is what it is. I just have to figure out ways to word stuff differently.
Well, come up with your own pattern of how you speak, because that's what it throws it off. Because it's always what it's doing. It's trying to learn some new shit. So they ain't above that. So you ain't got to be that kind of careful. Just be careful about repeating certain shit over and over.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do. When you keep repeating certain things over and over, then it turns into wait a minute, message, and keyword, hot word, hot.
Yeah.
You know, it gets hot. The block gets hot when you start repeating certain shit.
Yeah.
You know how it was when we was like, hey, CB. You remember when that shit? Yeah, you remember when we used to get crunk? That shit incites riots and things. yeah. So it's like you chant some shit. They want to know. They all this shit we using is ritual based anyway. So, we gonna take it for what it is. I'm gonna go and chop on it and listen to it, go back and watch it, and I'll get you some input on that. We got some stuff coming, man, but don't. Let me tell you something, Drew. You see how you just, when I ask you certain questions, even though it was a delay in the mic and all that stuff, you seen how you was able to answer me certain things?
Yeah.
All right. That's what I'm looking for with you. Hold on 1 second. Let me end this video. Shout out to all my singers and peoples, dollars and believers. This your boy Sean Oliver, the Black Man, the Blank.